Hello and welcome back to Gooner Gathering. My name is Posh Bertie, the poshest man in all of sports entertainment, and joining me, as always, is Gooner Gathering's founding father, a rather hoarse Mr. Gooner Lee Meads. How's your voice today?
Hello, guys. I'm not too bad. I'm better than I have been. So, this stream, I'm happy to tell you, is sponsored by Hall Soothers for the best relief on your throat, and by Carlsberg, probably the best in the world.
There we go. I think, well, of course, this is the watch along for the North London derby. Tottenham
Yeah,
versus Arsenal, the William Gallas derby, as some people call it. So let's go. Let's get on with the teams, shall we? We'll start with the visitors. In
yeah.
goal, David Raya, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, and Timber at the back. Party and Jorginho actually playing together, which
Yeah.
I thought would not happen under Arteta, but he's got no choice, hasn't he? Trossard
Yeah.
in the Odegaard position,
I
Saka and
called for that.
Martinelli on the wing, and the big man Kai Havertz up front. Now,
Yeah.
I know Martinelli has been very underwhelming this season, putting it politely, but
Yeah.
when Spurs have got the high line, his pace might come
You've
in
got to
handy.
stop doing that, mate. You've got to stop doing that.
It's just who they are, mate.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Vicario is in goal for Spurs.
Yeah.
Pedro Porro, Romero, Van der Ven back from injury, and Udogie at the back. They got some wingers in midfield for Tottenham, so they really are going for it. Hence the that phrase.
Yeah.
Kulusevski, Bentancur, and James Maddison in midfield. Brennan Johnson, Son Heung-min, and up front is Dominic Solanke. Spurs have got a full squad. We have got possibly the smallest squad since the 70s when we were only allowed one sub.
Don't believe you.
Substitutes, Neto, Maldini is playing for us. Maldini Kakuri, Aidan Heaven, Jacob Kivior, Wanyeri, Lewis Skelly, the new signing Raheem Sterling, Ismail Cavia, and back from injury, Gabriel Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there's a lot of youth players in the team.
Do you want to bring up the Spurs players as well on the bench, just to balance it, and then we'll talk.
All right. Spurs: Fraser Forster, Spence Davis, Radu Draguzin, Bergval, Archie Gray, Pape Sarr, Timo Werner, and Wilson Odobert. There we are. Those are the
excellent job.
Tottenham subs. Mr. Tom says it's the Sol Campbell derby. It could have been, but I said
that's a better one.
I said William Gallas for comedic effect. I would have said the Adebayor derby, but that would probably make Lee a bit mad. AFC always says I would have gone with the 4-2-3-1 formation.
Yeah. It's kind of, isn't it? It's kind of, because you've got the for a French reference, you've got a double pivot in Party and Captain Jorginho. As I called for in the chat, obviously I've been a bit hoarse and I've not been very well. I did say Trossard, I think, is a good fit in the Odegaard position. They've got the two wingers in Saka and Martinelli today. And yeah, you guys will be absolutely right in saying Martinelli's not been in the greatest of form. It's an opportunity for him today to get into form, isn't it? And he has to come good in this high pressure game. And I told you, I didn't think it was likely that Havertz had moved from centre forward, and I didn't think they'll throw Gabriel Jesus in straight away centre forward. Look, I know he's back in training, and that's great. We need some experience on the bench because, yeah, obviously our bench is full of a lot of young players. If I am not mistaken, isn't that 5 teenagers on the bench?
It is. Players that you mentioned have signed pro contracts as recently as this summer.
Yeah,
squad
absolutely.
Well,
it's squad depth versus giving youth an opportunity. which I know a lot of you've been calling for. So this is their chance.
I've been wanting Arteta to give youth opportunity. I also like eating Rustler's burgers, but if I have 5 Rustler's burgers in the same day, it could lead to very bad consequences. That's what I'm trying to get.
That's another
here.
sponsor we've got today, right?
Yeah.
We'll discuss your favourite Rustler burger in the while, yeah. And I think there is a connection with a certain Mr. Tom there with Archie Gray, absolutely.
How did Leeds get on this week? Let me have a look.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to try and play a little game with Posh Bertie, because we're gonna play.
Oh, they lost to Burnley. Sorry about that, Mr. Tom.
Oh,
you
dear.
lost. Ebbsfleet won. So yeah, it's a miracle.
Do the line, Bart.
Oh,
grab 2 of each animal and head for the hills.
Absolutely. Anyway, what was the game you wanted to play with me then?
So look, obviously we've got on our bench today. We've got people like Kivior, who we know. Raheem Sterling obviously has bundles of Premier League experience, as has Jesus, as has Neto, of course, the goalkeeper. But what do we know about the kids on the bench? It's up to you, sir, to tell me what would you like to tell me about. Firstly, like Maldini Kakuri. Anything you need to know?
Well, I think he's one of those players that signed a pro contract as soon as this summer.
That's right.
That's about all I know from. That's about all I know from these players.
Well, it's incredible, actually, because from the day he was born, his parents knew he was such a good defender that they gave him the Maldini moniker. Obviously, coming down from Paolo Maldini, AC Milan. And heaven, for example, he is a gift from heaven. It is our gift from heaven. So that's a fun little stat. Miles Lewis-Skelly, actually a utility man. Been very much used in our pre-season plan at left back. He's actually a midfielder by trade, very good one at that. So it's worth keeping an eye on. And do you know anything about Ismail Kabia? You might do. Do you know why? Because he's from your way. He's living up in Kent
now.
Yeah. So this kid, he grew up in the Netherlands. Around Fine Art and around their youth academy.
Yes, the Netherlands is in Kent. Yes.
Wait.
I know.
Because obviously Steve McLaren was over there, and I believe he got an opportunity over there with McLaren, and then he's moved over to the UK. He's up there in posh Bertie country, and and he's found his way into the Arsenal first team today. How exciting is that?
Like in Sevenoaks.
Well, I haven't got his address. I haven't been googling that far, but I just thought that was a little bit of fun for you.
Okay, because Kent could be from anywhere. It could be Sevenoaks. It could be as far as Thanet. So it could be anywhere. So
didn't he used to play for us, Thanet Xhaka?
That's
a good one. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So,
wow, it's going to be one of those streams, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Come on, you've missed my humor.
Don't worry, I've got some financial puns when Sterling comes on. Don't worry.
That'd be worth waiting for.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, the players are in the tunnel now. There's David Raya. With the others and the mascot.
Jorginho at the front.
Mm-hmm.
Your thoughts on Jorginho being captain today?
Well, who else would have you had as captain? Gabriel, maybe.
Saka, maybe.
For a game like this, I don't know. We need a bit of leadership. So I don't know.
Doesn't come much more experience than Jorginho.
Before.
Yeah. What I think I want to see from Jorginho is a nice solid performance. He doesn't need to get too far forward. I would think maybe Partey will go a little bit further forward today as Jorginho is playing, but we'll see how it pans out. We see Son there. Last time I saw a game live with Son, he obviously missed that sitter against Manchester City. So
Yes.
this is the first time
Hello,
I've seen him
Russ.
since.
Good to see you.
Good evening. Good evening, Russ. It's good to see you. People
Of
in the chat,
course,
by the way. Sorry, Posh. People in the chat, I need a little bit of feedback from yous. How does the mic sound on your end? Because brand new equipment I am trying out today. I've got podcasting equipment, and now I've got expert commentary equipment. So
to me, it sounds spiffing. So
you to me sound wonderful.
the players are coming out of the tunnel now.
How's your nerves, everybody?
This is a must-win. I'm sorry, but it is because we got
agree.
Man City. We got Man City as our next Premier League game, but before that, we've got Atalanta in the Champions League, who are no pushovers because they've won the Europa League. So,
Yeah, absolutely agree with you, mate. And strange coincidence, they're playing at exactly the same time as us.
Yes. Does Kolasinac still play for them, I wonder?
I'll have a look, mate, because Atalanta are actually playing Fiorentina at this very time. And yes, Kolasinac is playing for him. He's playing in a back three.
Well, there's the Tottenham team will be shown now on Sky Sports. They got the team news right after we did, so we're their main source, obviously.
Oh, do you know who else is playing in that game? In Fiorentina's got David De Gea in goal.
Yes, I know that he signed for them.
Yeah, interesting. Oh, and Moses Keane. He's the former Everton striker, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's in the front line for Fiorentina. So that's the danger man for them. I'll be keeping an eye on that score. I haven't got a feed of it, but I'll be keeping an eye on it.
Yes, well.
I do need to address something. Need to address something. You thought I was trying to play silly buggers with you, didn't you? When I was giving you the Kai Havertz and Solanke picture.
Yes.
You thought I was doing a gotcha moment. No, I wasn't doing a gotcha moment. I was merely thinking it was probably fair to put two good players side by side for an accurate comparison. That's all I was doing with you.
Okay, I was talking.
You absolutely.
I was talking about last season.
Oh yeah,
You brought up stats from every season they've played in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So that's the difference there.
Absolutely, and Solanke's figures for goals last season were very, very good. It's just a shame, and I hope I don't jinx it. Very often he did very, very well against the bottom half sides. I kind of thought, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I kind of noticed that against a lot of the higher sides, he did kind of, I don't say missing, but he didn't make the impact. Whereas Kai did in games that, higher, and it's his goal involvement, he had 20 in the whole season. That's scoring 13 and having part to play in 7, I believe. So yeah, I wasn't trying to set you up. I wasn't playing silly buggers with you at all. I wouldn't dream of that, mate.
Okay.
So
no. It's showing Captain Jorginho now. 6 of 10 Premier League starts last season were against the top 7. Let's hope we get a performance like he did against Liverpool last season.
Absolutely. And while you're speaking there, I've been busy doing my admin today, ladies and gentlemen. So there's the score ticker that is in place. Obviously, I'm here in the co-commentator position. Bertie's going to lead it today because I'm trying to ease my voice back. So yes, enjoy the next Martin Tyler in Posh Bertie, and yes,
let's see live.
And what a sensational performance from the co-commentator.
There is there's the shaking. Look at Big Ange there, great big bushy beard. That's what I think of every time I see Big Ange.
I love that reference. I love that.
I thought you might.
Big fan of that film, mate. I really am.
And
right.
Yeah.
I'm keeping an eye on.
The announcement of Arteta's new contract will look a bit embarrassing if we lose.
Yeah, but it'll look a masterstroke when we actually come good, won't it? So.
Yes, we'll see what happens.
Of course, Arsenal, of course, playing in the black kit because obviously because the red kit clearly clashes with the Tottenham white.
Yes, absolutely. If you mix red and white, you get pink. So maybe that's what it was. They don't want to put both kits in the wash. That's what it was. Anyway, quick
Good
throw in
start.
there, headed away. Corner to Arsenal straight away. 23 seconds in already, we're on the front foot.
Yeah, Havertz causing a nuisance in the penalty area already.
Right, where's Ben White? Get on Vicario's gloves.
Remember last season, guys, I believe Arsenal scored their winning goal from the corner, or actually, it was an own goal, wasn't it?
It was the first one. Superb finish from Højbjerg, I remember.
Yeah.
Last
called
two
it as well.
games at the lane, Tottenham have scored an own goal. Who's going to do it this time? Anyway, from a corner now. Corner comes in. That was a poor corner.
Headed away initially.
Go on, Havertz, get there. No, he can't. And
But the break comes.
Oh.
Yeah, break comes to nothing.
Doesn't go out of play.
Oh, I'm sure it did. Come on now, VAR.
Oh.
So that clearly went past the byline. What's going on here? Free kick, Spurs. Kulichevsky taken down. So Russ saying in the comments this selection worries you. That's fair enough. What would you have done different, Russ?
Yeah, I mean it's just it's the lack of depth that's concerning. I think that's what it is.
I don't know. I mean the 11 that we've got out there, at least. I mean, I kind of agreed that with Sam, and I was literally just playing sort of devil's advocate with you in the chat the other day about Ethan Murray playing in from the start. I would have been a big game for him to make a start in. But I think it's as good as we could have gone with. At least with Partey and Jorginho in the midfield, at least it's two senior players trying to boss the thing.
Well, Tottenham are on the ball now. They're going to try and get something going here. I believe 37, that's Van der Ven.
Yeah. Returning from injury.
Yep. That's a decent cross. It's going to come to Son. He keeps it in there. The ball's still in play. Ben White is trying to deal with him. Son is still on the ball. Finds, I think that's Pedro Porro. Back to Van der Ven. Romero.
Got to say, Ben White did very well not conceding a corner in that play.
Oh, that's a bad pass there from Romero. Saka's on there. Can he keep the ball? He can. He passes it to Havertz. He's playing on the wing for some reason. Oh, for God's sake, Kai. Oh, come on, win that. No, free kick Spurs.
To be fair, he tried to lift it over to Martinelli on the break. He happened to be there because of the Spurs attack, and that's where he ended up in the position. Don't go in on Kai in 3 minutes, please.
No, but it wasn't the best of passes. I'm sure you can agree with me.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it didn't quite reach its target, yes, but the idea was good. That sort of pass is what's going to get the best out of Martinelli.
It's just games like this where costly errors are. You can't do them.
Yeah.
Not in games like this.
Absolutely, it's a massive game for both sides. I will try and be a little bit balanced if I can, but it's massive. I often bring up someone I follow on Twitter, and Kay Kanyak, who's a journalist who's up there, looks like a proper 4-4-2 out of possession there with Arsenal. Jorginho, Partey plans as double pivot, as we mentioned.
Yeah. Oh,
what a save that was!
Well done, Raya. Good save there. Corner to Spurs.
Slightly worrying defending from Arsenal, but. Was it Son playing it in there?
It was
And then
it was Kulusevski, I think, with the
Yeah.
shot. David Raya with the
yes,
save.
it was. 5 minutes gone.
Okay.
Spurs corner.
Tottenham corner. James Maddison's going to take it.
Oh, good claim.
Well, Raya claims it very well there.
Excellent goalkeeping from the Spanish goalkeeper. Looking to
Can
play Martinelli
get
through.
there? Oh no, Vicario gets there on time. That's a decent pass from him though. Spurs, come on, win that.
Russ in the chat saying, "What are they doing?" I think he meant on that play before the save. It wasn't the best defending, mate. I think you're right.
Udogie against Saka. No
Arsenal
nonsense.
do well there.
Cleared out of play.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That was pretty solid. Party is awful, says Russ.
Yeah, I mean, it's only been 6 minutes, but
yeah. I'm not going to get on his case in 5 minutes, 6 minutes, but I'll be watching him. I'll be watching him. That's another corner for Spurs, I think, off Martinelli. I think Martinelli quite alert there. Knew that there could be a cross coming in, so he's made sure he's put the ball out so Arsenal can get set up on this set play. Got to watch the hold in there. There's a header away.
Cross comes in. Oh, Raya with another save.
That's his second of the game already. Right to calm down a little bit. Defense has started a little bit shaky.
Yes.
What about that little flick there leading to the save? Good play from Spurs. I don't like saying it, but I will call it like I do every time. I'll call it as I see it. If something's good, and this is good from Spurs. Good block there from Arsenal. Kulusevski, I think, with the effort there, gets blocked. Arsenal could go in the break here. Martinelli elects to keep the possession, go to midfield. That's a sweeping ball, trying to find Saka. He doesn't find him initially, but Arsenal find him now.
That's a nice ball. Oh.
Half clear by Spurs. Jorginho. Timber. Again, it's more up than out from Spurs. Martinelli, I think, will let it go for a throw on. Oh, it's gone for a Spurs throw on. Really? Okay.
Yeah, it was.
But yes, indeed, this is the start we knew it was going to be. It's going to be tense. North London derbies always are, guys.
Yes, and here comes Spurs now. Here's Son against Ben White. Screenplay, there is Son. Son passes it to Romero.
Space out on the Spurs right. If they can get the ball over there. There's Maddison. Indeed, there it is. There's the pass. There was the free man. But Spurs are at walking pace at the moment. Foul given there. The foul on Son. Ben White with the foul. Just late. He didn't lunge in. He just was late in the tackle. It's not good when I can hear you breathing out like. Oh.
I know, it's just the nerves of this game.
I get you.
It's a must-win. I think, Spurs have had more of the possession, which you'd expect because they're the home side in this North London derby. I think we got to try and get it back from them. But Spurs have a free kick.
James Maddison's going to take it.
These deliveries.
Saka's with the one-man wall here. Goes a bit flat, and Arsenal get it initially clear. And around about the halfway line. Good catch, Mikel.
There you go.
Saka. No, they need to get back. They're trying to steal a few yards there. Ben's being a bit naughty there. Referee's pulling him back. Ben White will take the throw on the halfway line. He will do eventually.
Ben White with the throw-in. Saliba back to Raya.
I don't think that was the pass that Raya meant, because he felt he rather shanked that one.
Mm-hmm.
It was rather up, and the direction wasn't quite there. Ball back with the Spurs defenders.
Vicario now passes it. Arsenal really piling on the pressure here, but Spurs still have the ball.
Again, they are trying to close them down. Free kick off the ball given there, I think, from Timber. Little bit of holding there on Johnson. A little bit of 6-1, half a dozen on the other, but yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But again, Spurs are not, launching it quickly upfield. They are keeping possession when they can. They're being a bit patient when they can. Arsenal win the throw on here.
Free kick.
I think it's the throw on, mate.
Oh, okay. I just saw him do this. I thought to our area and thought, okay. No, it is. It is.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll admit they're gonna let David Raya take it. So it's by the looks of it, and they're shooing everybody away. So he's going to try and bring it down the other end of the field. Bit of a tussle on the halfway line. Out free kick there, surely. Put the ball down, Ben White.
Come on, don't rush it.
Well, they could have done. They could have gone quick, but they decided to just take their time a little bit. Not a bad idea to take the sting out of the game. Spurs have had more of the ball. How will Raya react to getting the pass back? He does well, just keeping the position. Nothing spectacular there. Just be careful, Raya.
Yeah.
Please don't do something silly.
No.
They do something silly.
Like that.
But that was a good interception. And I think Havertz, did he just win the free kick? Yeah, I think he did. That could have been from Arsenal. In fact, it was careless.
Look at that. Oh,
terrible ball into our penalty area.
Got there in time.
Solanke there, and then Arsenal are in all of a sudden.
Suddenly, an over the top ball.
There's the cross, half away.
Oh,
just up and out from Spurs. I think that'll be a free kick against Saliba as he tries to run back into possession, and he's actually been booked, probably for slowing down the free kick. Yellow card, William Saliba on 15 minutes. That's not great. And it's not what we need at all.
So he's booked for delaying a free kick.
Goal update from Serie A. It's Atalanta 0, Florentina 1. Lucas Quata. Yeah, Lucas Quata with a goal in 15 minutes. Obviously, Champions League game on Thursday night this week, guys. And the backroom staff are getting a bit of a telling off from Arsenal here.
Oh,
good interception there. I think that was Party getting in the way there, actually.
Mm.
In fact, looks like a free kick Arsenal here. Cricket news, Josh Butler, captain of England, has been ruled out of the ODI series against Australia.
Well, look at that. Ross Morgan says no ref agenda against Arsenal then. Well, that's usually the excuse for some of our fans when we drop points. It's always someone else's fault.
Stop it. Arsenal in the penalty area here. Shot blocked. Credit to the Spurs defender getting in the right place at the right time there. Saliba. And a free kick given to Arsenal.
Mm.
I mean, I'm not surprised that Saliba got a yellow card there, if that's what you're referring to.
Mm-hmm.
In the penalty area again, Arsenal. There's a header.
Oh, that was the first big chance of the game. Falls to Arsenal. Vicario claims it there.
Yeah. Very, very well played by the Spurs goalkeeper. Cross came in from the left. There's the header. Got a bit of a deflection off Romano as well, and he does well.
Bit of a defensive mix-up there from Spurs. Havertz with the header, but Vicario got the ball on time.
Yeah.
Oh, a bit of space on over there with Tottenham. Handball on the line, says Russ. Well, it wasn't Vicario was the one who claimed it.
I don't think so.
It wasn't deliberate anyway.
So VAR had looked at it. Arm was in a neutral position. Spurs now on the attack with Son. Arsenal players get in the way of each other a little bit, but we go on the break.
Look up, Martinelli.
He does well. Gained a few yards and kept possession.
Oh, that's good. Martinelli. Go.
Shot on target and saved.
Oh, shot on target again, but Vicario. That was a bit of a weak shot from Gabby, though. But we got a shot on target again. We seem to be getting back into it.
Yep. Maybe a shot of someone was lacking a little bit in confidence, but he did well get in the position and get the shot away. Vicario with a good save.
Yeah. We've got Arsenal fans on Twitter being
you shouldn't even be looking on Twitter, mate.
Mouthy about handballs, but I'm telling you, it was not. It was fine. I know you've got your excuses ready in case he dropped points, but 0-0 so far, 19 minutes in. Are you talking about Martinelli saying he's finished?
I don't think he's finished. He just needs to get himself back into form, doesn't he? And the only way he's going to get back into form, it's like any player, is getting back on the pitch. I mean, and the way we are, I would imagine he'll get plenty of game time. Whether he comes in, plays the next one, the Champions League game, or maybe obviously with Rice going to be available in the Champions League, Perhaps that means Trossard goes up further forward. Perhaps it might miss out. Maybe you come back in on the Bolton game. I'm not sure. But again, the only way he's going to get his form back is Antoniemi. You think you're being funny? Love it.
Oh, he's only 28. Ross Morgan, come on. Tottenham. Okay, deal with that.
It's Maddison keeping it alive for Spurs.
Ross Morgan says Saka buries that shot from Martinelli. Yeah, it's a shame it wasn't in the other direction though. Oh my god!
Free kick given. It's easy. That's an easy one. Solanke pushing Raya. Equaliser for Atalanta, by the way.
There we are.
Tengu. 1-1 over there. They're saying Solanke doesn't do much there, but any sort of touch you do on the goalkeeper, they are gonna protect the goalkeeper. Doesn't matter who you are. Spurs time to play it around their own penalty area, and look at that, they lose possession easily.
Ben White with the throw in.
Corner now.
Okay, this is promising.
Bukayo Saka wins the corner for Arsenal.
So they're showing a shot from Martinelli. Yeah, that was a bit poor from him.
But the shot was on target, so you got to give him a little. I mean, could he have played Saka across, perhaps? But I don't blame him for having to go.
Good pass from Trossard, though. Let's hope that Martinelli shot isn't something that would cost us the game. Good punch from Vicario. Oh, good volley, still in the box.
Trossard's effort.
Saka.
It's a good chance. Oh, good save.
Oh, Vicario again.
Catch. An early kick up as well. We've got to be careful here. It's 2 against 1. But
Saliba's got to be careful here.
He done well. Uncle Rod, hello, mate. It's great, mate. We're doing it good. Thank you for joining us, mate.
Good to see you, Uncle Rods. Was on his channel.
I was just going to plug it.
Ago.
Yeah, thank you for putting up with this young man to my left the other night. So my voice is getting better as well. So hopefully I can jump in another day.
It was a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Good pass from Partey.
Havertz keeping midfield, keeping the possession.
Here. Oh, for God's sake, Ben!
Yeah, that one didn't go to plan from. I think my little girl's had enough of the day already. I think she's time for siesta.
No worries, Uncle Rods. Always good to see you.
Not a lot in that free kick, I have to tell you. That's Johnson against Timber. Spurs continuing their attack. And they've been patient when they've had the ball. Son continuing out on the left. And there's Maddison. They're trying to find that little bit of space. Arsenal look pretty well set up at the moment. When it needed to, Arsenal get the foot in and gets the ball away to near enough the halfway line. Thank you, Uncle Rog.
Oh, it's Spurs now. Oh, well done, Raya.
Get the ball away before it got into any sort of problems there. That was a bit careless, though. Arsenal in possession.
You rushed that.
Well out, Raya. Well out.
Good last-ditch defending from us there. Right, come on. Win that. No, of course. Oh. Tempo's gone up here. Good, well done. Don't give the ball away.
And Saka's down. And the yellow card shirt. The fullback.
Okay.
Yeah, it's late on Saka, isn't he? So we're about halfway through the first half. Goalless at the moment. Probably the biggest opportunity of the game, probably from Martinelli.
Oh,
but Spurs
my God.
Nearly get in, but a last-ditch tackle there. Yeah. Wasn't costly, though, that time, anyway.
Again, giving the ball away. Is Son going to get there? He can. That's a good delivery. Oh, my God.
Solanke. I thought that was in.
Yeah.
Maddison does well, picks out the cross, and there's the header. I thought it was in, but it goes wide.
Okay. Where's that play? What's going on here?
Russ asks in there, has Jorginho touched the ball? He's had a couple of blocks already. Yeah.
That's about it. It was always going to be an uphill battle, wasn't it? Without Rice, without Odegaard, but I'm not using that as an excuse. But yeah, it's. I
think we've done all right so far, to be honest. That's a good header from Havertz. We do well to get the ball off the feet there. Spurs are on the counter attack here. Wide left is Son. Maddison. And the other thing about Jorginho is that I don't really want him touching the ball too much because for me, he should be the deep line midfield player. He's one that they always bring in. You mentioned it at the start, Posh. It's one that they always bring in for the big games. I've never heard Posh be so nervous.
Oh, I'm always nervous during North London derby. It's one of those games where, it's the game. Don't want to lose to them lot as Tottenham have the ball now.
That looked careless in our penalty area that time.
Ooh.
There's a swinging in ball. It's gone past the
No.
byline for a goal kick to Arsenal. They're claiming foul there by Timber, but I don't think there's anything. Is anyone blocked there? Or...
Oh, hang on, let's
No.
have a look here. Ooh.
You can't be bringing up things like
No.
that. Not really. That's just classic fullback play, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it's former Ebbsfleet manager Danny Searle. Oh no, that's Lee Carsley actually. Get it? Because they're bald and they've got a bit of a stubble. They look similar.
Oh, you're so funny.
Oh, but it was a good start for Harry Watling yesterday. Jesus Christ! Okay, all right.
No, he's not. He's not on the field yet. No, Jesus isn't on yet.
Jesus isn't on there.
I think the gap between the live streams showed there because I saw that happen before you did.
I mean, it's funny. I mentioned Ebbsfleet and almost a very bad error happens. Go
Benton
figure.
Kerr. Benton Kerr picks up a booking here.
What happened?
Watch him snap here at Kai. There he is.
Oh, okay.
Go through the back of him a little bit. Wasn't he on the end of a FA charge this week? Didn't he get in trouble for a post-match interview, I think?
Something like that. I don't know, but yeah.
Okay. Ben White going to take this free kick from Arsenal.
A man from Uncle Rod's chat, Steve. I think he's from Uncle Rod's chat, Steve. Yeah. I recognise the name. Big up Gooner Gathering. Good to see you, Steve.
Thank you, mate. Welcome him.
That's a good ball.
Go on, Timber. They're not giving them a lot of space. Oh, that's good. Timber
good.
Wins a corner. Good play.
Yes, good bit of play there from Timber.
Do you know, I think this is this the first time we've seen Timber live together like this?
No, we saw him against Aston Villa.
Was he Aston Villa? Yeah, he might have been.
Yeah. And I saw Timber on a watch-along against City in the Community Shield and against Everton when you were watching the City game play West Ham.
Indeed. Come on then, Arsenal.
Right.
Show
us why you're good at corners.
Oh!
Oh!
Nearly.
Hang on. What's Vicario doing? What's he trying to
flap him? He's got his hand to it, so that's another corner, isn't it?
It is. What was he flapping there? Was he doing his best Fabianski impression?
Hey, very good. "33 minutes on the clock. Here comes another Saka corner. Referee is the referee's assistant is just holding him up as Gabriel and Christian Romero have a little tete-a-tete. Clearly that meant a lot because they're still pushing each other. Flat one from Saka. It wasn't the best corner.
Short corners. That's good from Raya if he can get. Oh no, Tottenham.
Raya did well there.
Yeah, it's a nice idea, but Tottenham got there in time.
Here's Trossard. That was a good ball.
Right, come on.
Nelly.
Come on, Gabby. Redeem yourself. Oh, right. This is
attack.
Oh, I don't want those Martinelli is finished comments to be true, but he's seriously testing my patience, is Martinelli.
Hand in the pocket. What's happening here? There's a full-on brawl.
Oh, here we go. It's a proper North London derby, this. Careful now, lads. Don't get sent off. Saliba better be careful.
I think Timber's going to be in trouble here. Because I think Timber's gone in late. This potentially is not going to be good, guys. It's going to VAR, I think, here. They're just going to check the seriousness of is it violent
for a possible
conduct?
red card?
Yeah. Because, listen, the referee... So
Are we really going to go back to the lockdown days when people got sent off all the time?
Well, look at it.
How's that a red card?
That's why they're looking. That's why they're looking. So Timber's gone in on Pedro Porro. The referee gave on-field yellow card, and the process is that it will go to VAR to get checked.
He's been booked.
This is the process which happens, for any sort of tackle like this. So,
all right, you can't give a red card for that.
That's not good.
For this though.
Because he's got Vicario.
That's very Granit Xhaka-like.
He's gone at Vicario in a very aggressive manner by his collar. And Vicario's actually been booked. I think he's suggesting he was provoking him.
We may have got away with that there.
I'm just refraining him from saying that until this finishes up. So the yellow card has gone back into the pocket. We're still looking at the referee. So there's the tackle. Here it comes. There on Pedro Porro. How high is it? It's on ankle. I think that's how they left it.
God, it's think we might get a few minutes added on in the first half then.
Again, you have to be a little bit careful. I would say, obviously, Timber's in the lineup here. I don't think we've mentioned the fact that Zinchenko is missing with the. I think he's got a calf issue. So, like we said, we do have Kivior available, plus a couple of younger players. Or you could do the Gareth Southgate approach and put Saka at left back.
If Timber gets sent off, we're going to have to. But that's what you get when you have a very small squad, and there is Saka.
Well, look, let's not get carried away because I think you may. I think you're getting a little bit impatient because, I think you're nervous, and the fact that yellow card took a little bit of a while to get itself looked at, and that's the process. That's the VAR process. So
I get that.
I think they've done. I think they did a good job in just making sure that there was nothing in that. Like I said, I think Vicario was trying to wind up Timber a little bit there as well. So that's probably why it wasn't a second yellow card or even a straight red, perhaps. Goal kick here to Spurs.
Taken by a defender.
Of course. That's the style at the time.
It's the inverted goalkeeper. Oh, come on.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Well, that's gone to a corner.
Okay.
That'd be interesting to look at again. Little Trossard getting the. I think they're asking a bit more than that, to be honest. Arsenal.
Player went down, but
Right, I'm going to give you something straight out from the match centre VAR. Okay, I'm going to quote them very quickly. Referee issued a yellow card to Timber for the challenge and Porro. VAR checked it for a potential red card and confirmed the referee's call. No red card, deeming this was reckless but serious foul play. Here's the corner. Keep on your feet, knock it back.
That's
Martinelli. He's done well there. But Martinelli wins it back. Keeps possession. We've gone backwards rather than, but at least we're keeping possession. That's at this stage of the game, that's what I want to say. We've got to be a little bit patient. This is a North London derby. There's a clip into the penalty area. Bit of a head down, and that was an effort gone wide. I like something, I've got to say, I think the FA are doing well with this VAR over Twitter thing. Gives us a better idea of what they're seeing and what they're discussing. So at least it puts us as fans in a better position of what's going on. You're right there, mate.
Yeah, I'm just worried that my laptop cooler is a bit is not on up to scratch. I think it's all right because my laptop's still quite warm.
Yeah, that's just a hot streamer that's on it.
No one likes a warm bottom.
No.
Anyway, Udogie with the throw, Spurs. To Ben White. Oh, that could be. Oh no.
There's Jorginho.
Jorginho loses
He's giving
out.
it away. Spurs on the break. Right on half time. Kulusevski. And there was the crucial block by Gabriel. No, it was by Timber.
Timber.
I corrected myself. Intriguing half, to say the least. Goalless. Spurs corner to come in. All right. Mrs. M makes a little cameo. Header away. Kai Havertz. Very good.
He's wasted up front. He should be a defender. He's got the height for it.
He does. Seven feet tall. You can't teach that.
Yeah. Okay. Tottenham still have the ball. They're being patient though. Arsenal sitting deep here. There's Van der Ven. Is he gonna pass all the way back to Vicario? He will. Who from Vicario there? Oh, well done, Timber.
Yeah. Oh, it's clearly an Arsenal throw there. Come on. Apparently not. Just to give you an update in the other game that I'm trying to keep an eye on with you, Atalanta have just equalised. It's now 2-2. There was a Florentina goal I didn't see. Charles Kettler.
Yeah.
Spurs looking to finish this half strong. It's going to be a chunk of interest.
Well, the worst time you can see the goal here, just before half time.
Only 3 minutes. That's a little bit light. I thought there might have been more than that. You've got to be careful there, Kai. That's actually it's Trossard, isn't it? It's Trossard.
Yeah.
Oof.
Can't get the ball off
Ooh.
him. Ooh.
Effort up and
Got
over.
away with that there. Brennan Johnson.
Yeah. Now, rather annoyingly, I've got an online shop coming in, and it's going to be here very soon. So if I disappear in a little while, that'll be why. Mind you, I might have timed it perfectly because it could be on half time.
It is.
Hopefully, Guna Gathering member Sam Wilson will be joining us in a little bit. Goal just on the half time for Atalanta. Lookman, the former Everton man, the man who scored in the Europa final, has scored 3-2.
Sounds like a bit quite an exciting game there. We should be watching this instead. Well,
heavy tackle that. Referee, I think, played advantage. Can't think he can stop that. He's going to have to stop it. There's a couple of incidents there. Referee, hand in the pocket. Van der Ven. And I think Kulicheski.
Okay.
2 yellow cards, I think, in one go here.
This could be very card heavy. I think the Bournemouth game yesterday had the most yellow cards in the Premier League.
Well, it was bizarre. Didn't feel like a dirty game, but it was a lot of niggly yellow cards. Yeah. Into the record books, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's the referee here then?
I'll look it up. You carry on doing play-by-play.
All right then. Yeah, a couple of fouls there. Yeah, Van der Ven almost shoved Havertz there.
Don't know if I can see the referee's name on this actually. It's Mrs. M about. 2 seconds, mate.
No worries.
You just called this free kick, which we're going to score by.
Never in doubt. It's Jared Gillet or Gillett who's refereeing. Anyway, free kick. It's deep, but I think Tottenham will deal with that. That should do it for the first half. And that's it. Half time. 0-0. Nervy. I feel nervous just watching the game, as you'd expect most Arsenal fans to do so. Bit of card drama involving Timber. As a Tottenham player, a bit of a chat with the ref.
Yeah, there's a few conversations being had. Vicario's having a bit of a word with the officials as they're walking off.
Yes. Jared Gillet is the referee. I just had a look.
Gillet.
Yes.
The best the FA could get.
Well, we'll see about that.
Right. That's a good one. Come.
Well,
so, what do you make of it? You want to go for a drinks break, mate?
Yes, I do. So, yeah, I'll be popping off for a minute.
Okay. No worries, mate.
We'll leave Sam to take my place for a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. No problem. Thanks, mate. As soon as we see him load up on my screen, Sam Wilson, hopefully you're there. Sam?
Can you hear me?
Hello? There he is. Hello, son. How are you?
I'm all right. I was talking to myself before anything happened. I'm all right.
That's all right. We had a blooming circle of doom.
Okay.
What do you make of the first half, mate?
It's a weird one, isn't it? I think we've certainly wasted a lot of the chances that we've had. I I think we've got a couple of. Well, one was certainly a stupid yellow card to give away 15 minutes in. That's the one that worries me a little bit because they're getting quite a lot of. They're getting quite a lot of success down the middle of the park. So, Saliba's got to be on the ball second half to keep himself on that yellow card. I don't even know whether that Timber foul was even a yellow card, to be honest, because he gets see what he does. He puts his foot on the ball, so I don't think he's even touched the player. So I'm not sure how that's even a yellow card, to be honest. And I think it's even ridiculous that they're even looking at it for a red card because I can see why they looked at it, but they spent far too long looking at it because at first look, it was obvious that it wasn't a red card.
Yeah. I mean, look, that's during the in play, they have to be careful with it. They have to look at everything. There was a lot going on during that moment and afterwards with Vicario as well. So that's the reason why they had to take the time with it. I think they made the right decision with it in the end. So, like I said to Bertie, I like the fact that we get the communication from the PGML as well. From the Twitter that I've got from them. So,
it's just that they spend.
show that.
It's just that they spend so long on these things. It's almost like they're looking to make it a red card. Like they don't need to spend that long on it. I do think that there's been chances for both teams. I think we have been really wasteful in the Martinelli should have passed it across to Saka pretty much straight away, and he would have had an open goal. Martinelli was in a weird position. He was never going to score from there either. So. He had to pass that cross.
See, my thought was when he got into that position, I think a natural goal scorer would have had a go at it, and then he would have been criticised for not having the shot. But the problem is, I think he didn't hit it as well as he wanted to. He could have made the easy option and give it to Saka, couldn't he? But
a Martinelli on form probably would have done better, but when you're not scoring like he normally is, the easier thing for you to do and the better thing to do is to pass it across. Because even if he was on form, it was still a weird angle that he's got to bend it around the goalkeeper and put pace on it. And I do think, to be honest, Tottenham have looked the team more likely to score because we look a little bit. They look very dangerous when they're building up, I don't know. You can certainly tell that we're missing a few of our players. It's not quite as smooth as it normally is going forward, and it's very wasteful as we get towards the box as well. Something that we're not normally. I do think
just replaying here. Sorry, Sam. The incident they're showing here is that we just have to be a little bit careful when we have the possession around the back here, because obviously we get caught out, don't we? Here and when we're sort of passing around the back, which could have been very catastrophic. What I will do, I'm going to have to leave. I'm going to have to leave for just a moment because, as I said to Posh, my shopping is imminent, and I believe it is at the door. So you have. Oh, I know. It doesn't get any better than this. So, Posh, you have the bridge. I'll
no worries.
On my own peril, the Chuckle Brothers. Yeah, I'm going to call you two the Chuckle Brothers are in charge. I'll see you in a minute, all right?
I don't like that. Bond villain. Good evening, Mr. Bond. I've been expecting you. Yes.
I'm gonna leave me jokes behind. I'll see you in a minute.
Yeah, they're showing that Martinelli chance. I mean, he could have done better there. Live analysis of Lee's shopping coming up, says Don Palmer. That's the dream we want. All right, Laurie, off you go.
We want to see what substitutes are as being and if they're actually what they should be.
And if there are better substitutions than Arteta will make. But yeah.
Can Sterling play on the left?
I think he can.
I would change him off for Martinelli because he doesn't look that great.
No, I don't want to believe the Martinelli is finished comments from various people.
Oh no,
But,
we all have periods where we don't play as well as we want to or that we'd hope to. Like we can't be an unbelievable player every time we step up and play. I know that it was disappointing probably last season as well. But there's still a player there because he's still nicking the balls off people and he's just like you would be if you haven't played well for a while, a little bit low on confidence, I think.
Posh Bertie's in the chat. Don't know how he managed to says be a good time to plug Dom's video. Absolutely. Dominic Palmer did a video yesterday on our channel about what was it about? Was it just his thoughts on the upcoming game?
Yeah, and Mikel Arteta's contract and stuff like that.
Oh,
It's probably a more PG style Arteta contract talk than we had the other day. Probably brings a bit of feed-ins.
But no, he did well and fair play to him. And speaking of Dom, he says Sterling played roughly 45 minutes, I think that is, between right and left in his career. Martinelli needs a goal. If he gets that, I really think his form will return. And if you heard a meow there, it's because Laurie wants to get out. Let me let him out. Goodbye, Laurie.
Let me out.
Yeah. I recorded this morning, one take, no prep. You can tell. You did brilliantly, Dominic.
Well, I normally take about 3 or 4, so when I do a video on my own, so it's better than me.
One take posh over here. So yeah, what is it we need to do to try and get our advantage back in the game then, Mr. Wilson? Do we bring Sterling on, as you said?
I think leave it for what I would want us to do and what Mikel Arteta will actually do is two very different things. Because I would say that if we get to 65 minutes and things are still looking the way that they are, that's when you make the change. So you've got a little bit of time. But in Mikel Arteta's time, it will be 85 minutes and then he'll make the sub. So yeah, I just think we need to be more clinical with our chances and we need to stop wasting the chances that we have. It's quite clear that we're not going to get that many. And I think Saka needs to run at Udogie as well to get him sent off. I know that's the dark arts, but that also needs to happen. Because they've got 5 yellow cards now, so you've got to be looking at that as a team and go, right, what can we do now to... I know it's not the best way to do it, but what can we do now to get one of them sent off?
Well, it's been very card heavy this game.
Yeah, he's I don't know. I think he's kind of lost a little bit of control. I do think they were all potentially yellow cards, but I think you're sending a strong message a little bit when you're booking that many players. But hey ho, it's what it is. How about you? What do we need to do second half?
Well, I don't know because I mean our bench is so weak because of how incredibly small our squad is with these injuries. I mean Sterling might be a good shout if he plays on the left. I'm a bit hesitant on bringing Wanyeri on. I don't really want to throw him in the deep end that much against Spurs.
No, I don't. Especially in the game that it is, like really physical, really. It's I wouldn't want to. I think probably Jesus is a shout, but then I think you bring off Havertz, which is probably one of our brighter players. So it's Trossard, to be fair. So that's a hard one, really. I just think it's made for someone to come on like a Sterling to take the game. It's set up to be one of those games. I think. I don't think there's going to be. I don't think my 2-1's going to happen.
No.
I have got a bet that's
Oh, yeah.
going well at the minute. I've got Havertz to have one or more shot on target, which he has. Bentancur to be shown a card, which is another one. Saka to score or assist. Havertz to score or assist. Us to win. And then the only unfortunate one is I've put Solanke to score. Which, when I've said my 2-1 might not happen, is probably not what I want to happen. But yeah, it's one of those. I don't think there'll be much in it. I think it's been a great game to watch. Actually, I haven't really taken my eyes off it. It's certainly been like a
Dom says, just to reiterate, squad has more senior players in it than City's. Not sure anybody's bench is great with 7 players unavailable. Not an excuse we didn't win, but it's just not squad depth issue. Well, even if we had a full squad, it's still a very small squad, unfortunately.
Even if we've got, the thing is, you've got to have a bench that can change a game. So even if our injuries are back in, so we've got Moreno, Rice, and Ødegaard, which all go in anyway, which means Partey, Jorginho, and I don't know, somebody else drops to the bench, and then you're only missing Zinchenko and Calafiori. So you've still then got 5 players on your bench that can't really make an impact on a game. So even if we had all the players back, it's still not looking fantastic on the bench.
And they're advertising Arsenal City, but this time in the Women's Super League.
Yeah, it's weird because we play City in the women's first, half 12, and then we play them in the men's as well.
Dom says, I would agree we're an attacker short, but it's not light on numbers. What's going to be the difference this season for us is our lack of a proper number 9. See, I've said this. It was so obvious, but yeah.
Watching the game, I know Solanke's a good player, but watching this game, he wouldn't have been the answer. And not for 65 million.
No.
I think
we already spent 65 million on another player.
Yeah. Yeah, it just doesn't sit well with me, the fact that we was offered Osimhen and said no. Like that's the one that really doesn't. I know we don't know that's true, but if it is, yeah, it's one of those ones. It's a hard market in January, but I think if he's serious and wants to win the league, he's going to have to. Big Stan's going to have to get his checkbook out, but that probably won't happen.
No, when has Stan Kroenke ever got his checkbook out in when we needed it? We bought Aubameyang, but that was it.
Well, people think all these transfers are funded by him, but they're really not. They're funded by us being able to shift out and then make it back. With self-sufficient, they don't put any money into it. People seem to think they fund all these transfers, but they really don't.
No changes at the break, from what I'm seeing.
Or is it second half starting?
Is about to start. Are you going to stay with me, or are you going to head off?
I'm going to head off to watch the second half because some of the language in the household hasn't been great.
No worries.
All right, see you in a bit.
All right, see you in a bit. Right, well, second half, Spurs players are getting in their huddle. Arsenal players are just waiting. I wonder what Lee's shopping is. Tottenham are going to kick off the second half. Dom says dropping to the second half too. Come on, you Gunners. Oh, God, the second half. It's the make or break half, isn't it? Oh, and Tottenham have kicked us off. Second half is underway. He gives it straight to Martinelli. Throw in. Okay. So, throw in, taken by Timber. to Gabriel. Partey, Saliba, Gabriel. I don't do any of these silly passes now. That's good. Can Martinelli get there? He can. What is he doing? Right, okay. Trossard. Martinelli. Vicario gets there. That was good encouraging from Martinelli there. But Vicario managed to get there in time. Oh my god. Son. Is that Bentancur? Back to Son. There is Lee Meadows. Van der Ven. Back to Romero.
Right, that should be me not muted.
Yep, there we are. Hello.
Hello, sir. Did I miss much?
Martinelli crossed it, but Vicario managed to get his hands on it.
Okay.
It was a pretty tame cross, but it was semi-threatening nonetheless. But
Yeah.
Vicario got there. Offside flag's gone up against Saka.
Fun fact about my shopping. They've given
Go
me
on.
more beer than I ordered, so that's good, isn't it?
Oh,
hell yeah!
You're gonna need that if we lose these next 3 fixtures.
No, they're not going to lose these 3 fixtures.
I
I've
hope
told
not. Never in doubt.
you.
As you
Ye of little faith.
say.
Any substitutions from either side?
Not for either side. Here come Tottenham now. Brennan Johnson.
You good?
Ooh, Solanke, very nearly. But it's a goal kick.
Fair enough. It's a random Mrs. M goes on the background. Yeah, it was a bit wide on the diving header there from Solanke. Had a tough start to his Spurs career, Solanke. I'll give him that. He's
well, this is only his second game.
I was just going to say he's missed out a couple of matches. So
Spurs with the
good
cross.
save.
Well done, Raya. He gets there.
From the second play on the set play there. Let's see. It was Maddison, I think, with the cross come in, and there's the header on target. Was that Mickey van der Ven?
Might have been. Raya claimed there. Early doors football's in the chat. Good evening.
Oh,
Good
early
afternoon,
doors.
sir.
I
Good
believe
to see
you. Yes, I think you were on with him the other day, weren't you?
We were on Uncle Rod's channel.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's good to see you. We've been long-time subscribers to your channel, mate. So it's good to see you here. Jorginho's just picked up a yellow.
Foul on Maddison. Oh, I have a feeling a red card is going to be shown at some point.
Would you care to guess who is going to go to, though? There's been a red card, but for who?
No.
Chris Kamara.
I don't know, Mr. Meadows, that's that.
Is that? I must have missed that. I must have gone and done my shopping.
Oh. That's a dangerous pass.
Oh, head up and away.
Early doors.
Thank you very much, early doors.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Johnson's picked up a bit of a knock there. He's limping a little.
Oh.
And he's saying good afternoon to everybody here in the chat. It's very nice. Thank you, mate. Yeah, big up to early doors. West Ham fan, really good guy as well. So,
yeah,
you know what to do at the end of the stream. We'll obviously have a look at your channel as well.
I believe one Emil Smith Rowe caused you some problems yesterday. Early doors. Got an assist for Fulham yesterday.
Indeed.
Mm.
Didn't they get a late equaliser though?
They did, yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
thought they did.
Last kick of the game, almost.
Nice. Last minute dagger, as you like to call it.
Absolutely. We've suffered from those
Danny
in the
Ings,
past.
goodness me. 95 minutes, yeah.
He confirms that.
Mm.
Okay, speaking of problems, deal with that. Oh my God. I'm all for no nonsense defending, but when it's this close to the net. Old man Ings, he says, assist from Bowen. Fair play.
Yep. We're on record on the channel how good Bowen is, and Ings is maybe on the above average age thing, but he's a good player. Always been a good goal scorer. Just got hampered with his long-term injury, didn't he, back at Liverpool days? But he's good player. Spurs corner.
Oh, careful.
That one's away initially. Party gets it away. And Trossard tried to make something out of a difficult situation. Oh, doesn't he do well? Really good from Trossard.
Didn't
trying
he
to get
do
himself
well,
out
in
of
the words of Bruce Forsyth?
Good game, marvellous. So I'm even putting out the impressions with the poorly voice now. What's going on? Clearly I'm listening up. That's what it is. I'll let my guard down.
All right, Lewis. Got
the reference. Good lad.
Timber with the throw. Oh, that's a Roy Delap throw, and that is. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, might be another
straight
one
up to
for us.
halfway. Of course, I should mention, we are broadcasting not only on YouTube and Gooner Gatherings Twitch. I've also put it onto Posh Bertie's YouTube channel as well.
Yes.
Bertie has his own channel where he is absolutely free to air his controversial views on Arsenal Football Club.
Yes.
Because this is the thing between me and Posh. We don't always agree on everything, but that's the freedom of expression I think we enjoy here. And that's why Dom did his excellent video for us earlier on today. Really good, well put together.
Yeah. Think Tottenham have a throw in here. 53 minutes gone.
Absolutely. The game is simmering. It's not quite reached its boiling point yet. Amy, who should people subscribe to? Good girl.
Oh, Brian's going to get there. There we go.
Yeah. Easy pick up there from. Yeah, easy pick up from the Spanish goalkeeper.
Ooh, don't give it away like that again.
Yeah.
It was in that exact position last time.
Yeah. But yeah, and like I said, you've done all right there. And Arsenal just knocking the ball amongst themselves at the moment. They're just trying to find a bit of a gap. And let's give our opposition a bit of credit as well, because they're restricting our chances pretty well as well, even in that situation there.
Give credit to the Spuds, Mr. Meadows. Come on.
I'm calling down the middle like I always do, and you can't criticise me for it. When I see good defending, I'll call it.
Martinelli.
That's good persistence from Arsenal. Timber.
Go on, Timber.
And I think it was a little early on the slide tackle there, but he got the ball. He did very well, the Spurs defender. And Romano is on the floor. He may have pulled something on that tackle. That might be a hit.
Or knowing him, there might be a little bit of dark arts there. I don't know.
Either that or he was having a crafty. Anyway.
Yes, it looked a bit from a certain position.
I don't think we've laughed so much in the derby before. That's good.
Oh
dear.
Time and a place, Romero. Come on. Oh, I see Wanyeri's warming up. Although most of the subs are warming up anyway. So
I see.
Don't read too much into that.
I saw Lewis Skelly there as well. It's nice seeing the Arsenal lads learning from Richarlison from last year, putting Tomiyasu under pressure on the throw-on. Do you remember?
Yes.
How good's my long-term memory?
Absolutely. It's long-term booking. That's what it is.
Yeah. I get a bit cringy when they do this.
Please.
No foul given there. Play on. Already, we've had just about 10 minutes gone in the second half. Yet to see Arsenal really have an effort on target, but maybe it can happen here.
Come on, Martinelli, get there.
Spurs man gets in the way. He celebrates his clearance. Kai tried to set Martinelli up, and Martinelli was in centre forward position for a moment there. I just wonder if we setting this up for a blistering pace of Raheem Sterling coming off the bench at some stage.
Vicario's got there.
Yeah, the ball wasn't quite the best.
Sub's going to be made at some point.
Yep. Yeah.
Surely, Arteta.
He wouldn't.
I do think Sterling will come on at some point, but for who remains to be seen.
Yeah. No need to make any drastic changes on 57 minutes, is there?
No.
Not where we are in the recording, anyway.
Here come Tottenham. Here's Brennan Johnson.
Yep. Cross cut out. Gabriel doing what he does very good.
Corner, though.
Yeah, Gabriel getting in the right place. I'm getting the ball away. I'm getting more confident in my voice as the day's going on here.
That's funny because I'm not getting confident in the game. As the game goes on, I feel more nervous.
Do you know what? Thursday, I hardly had any voice at all. It's awful. I have been struggling so much with this. Do you know what it was? It's probably me singing to Sam, singing Judas on Wrestle Dogs. They've done it.
Oh, boy. What have you become?
That was great. That was one of my favourite ends to the stream I've ever done. It was so funny. Big up to Wrestle Dogs, by the way. I hope if you haven't already plugged it, I think they've got a stream after tonight's game.
Short corner. No. Short corner. Oh, no, he can't.
Run out of space there, didn't he? Trossard in a position I don't really want to see him in on that touchline there, but he's won another throw-on. I want to see Trossard a little bit in the middle, being the conductor a little bit. That's what I want to see. Yes, that was a musical reference.
Hopefully it doesn't come down to a crescendo against us.
Oh, Martinelli. That was nice.
That's
shame about
early.
Timber's ball. That's a shame.
Far too early to cross it.
But fair play,
Martinelli. Opening up now.
Yeah, business is about to pick up.
Ben White is finding it difficult to deal with Heung-min Son. Brennan Johnson now.
Cutting inside, weak shot on the left foot. See, if that was a Saka, I'd have been worried because of the pace on that left foot, but it was on his wrong side, really.
Mark's gone.
Yeah.
I think there will come a point now, well, not now, but in a few minutes' time, where substitutions might have to be considered. That's a good ball from Raya. Sadly, hasn't got to anything. Jordan Hyman.
Hello,
Good to
Jordan.
see you, sir.
How you doing, mate? And that was a day for Liverpool FC yesterday, wasn't it, mate? I hope you're doing okay, buddy. Thank you for joining us as well, mate. Appreciate it. Of course, Liverpool got beat 1-0 by Nottingham Forest yesterday. Cullen Hudson-Odoi, wasn't it?
Oh my God. Early doors football read my mind here. 5 more minutes, then Arteta subs inbound. Yeah, usually.
Yeah, be about right, though.
Which subs, though, is the main question.
Martinelli off, Sterling on.
I think that's probably the likelier option.
What about Trossard coming off for Ethan Nawari?
Again, throwing him in the deep end against Tottenham. You know, I don't know.
I'm just you asked my thoughts.
I'm all for giving youth a chance and all that, but right now, not in the derby. It's yeah. But stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
Tottenham have a corner now.
Maddison. He's going to take it. I think probably as we expected. I think Spurs have had just over, well, probably just edged the possession in the second half.
You'd expect that,
yeah.
But yeah.
That one's
pretty
well dealt with, but it's gone to the halfway line. Spurs will try and recycle it in the second phase. There's another flattish cross there. That's not the best. There's a shot that got deflected. I think we're kind of lucky there. And the cross comes in, header in the way from Arsenal, and all of a sudden,
run!
All of a sudden, one pass. Havertz plays it. Martinelli to Saka.
Saka.
Get inside left foot, drive, deflected.
Good block. Get that back. Well done, Bukayo.
Corner.
The
what a good bit of play that.
Come on.
What a good break. Great break from Arsenal.
And Martinelli played an important part in that.
He did. An excellent little bit of play there. All of a sudden, they managed to find another gear.
Yes, you got to take these opportunities. A good counter-attacking move there.
Yep. Porro struggling a little bit here, the fullback. Arsenal corner, presumably Saka again.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
There's no Declan Rice, of course. He can't take a corner because he's not there.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Referee's going to be watching the tugging on the shirts there.
Stop talking about tugging on this.
Yes!
Yes!
Oh, look at that, Gabriel!
You've got to make sure it's onside though. But Gabriel,
that's a corner. It's going to be fine.
Oh,
that's a great goal. What a ball in from Saka! What a header from Gabriel! Brilliant.
Oh,
come on!
Cheer up, Postecoglou. I'm not going to actually. I'll sing that at the end of the game if it stays like that. Hang on.
Unchallenged
That's
header.
Fine. Oh, leading header. Leapt like a fish up a tree, and he scores it.
That's wonderful.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Oh, I tell you what. Vicario's going to be well cross with himself. Yeah. And I tell you why. It's right in the middle of the goal. Look at the clash in the middle there. I think Maddison's got in the way of his own goalkeeper there.
Goalkeeper was in the middle and the shot was in the middle. So, yeah, Vicario will be a bit mad at himself there. But I don't care. It's 1-0 to the Arsenal.
Much like last year, mate, the opening goal has come from a corner kick.
Yes, and this time it wasn't an own goal.
Yeah. First goal of the season from Gabriel.
I don't know, my friend, but I'll take it. 63 minutes. Right, come on. Let's not do anything silly now.
Oh, wow.
Spurs are going to get on the front foot here. They're going to be up for it now. So let's.
I think they've been up for it all game, to be fair. I think actually both sides have been
You've got to
played
be up
pretty
for
good.
it. It's a derby. It's a derby. You've
Absolutely,
got to be up for it.
absolutely, absolutely. There's no excuses here. But it's funny how Spurs have been outdone by a very similar method to what happened in the derby last year.
Yes.
Obviously, a bit of time to play still. Obviously, there's still, only 66 minutes on the clock now.
Early Doors Football says they're not looking at the push.
What push?
I was busy celebrating the goal. I did not see it. I was busy celebrating the goal. I didn't see the push. So I might have a look at that again when I get the chance.
Yeah, I think that's fair, mate.
Saw early on, I don't think there was much wrong with it. So,
I mean, for argument's sake, Gabriel was completely unchallenged. So maybe something happened that I didn't see initially in the penalty area, perhaps. But they run it through the VAR anyway. They do check. So if they're happy with it, I'm happy with it, you know?
What push? I did not see it. I did not see it.
Exactly. Looks like Spurs are going to make a change.
I think that's Saar. That's Saar.
Double. It's a double change.
All right. So this will be when Arteta makes his subs now because he's seen the opposition make it.
Oh, not really, because we're in the front foot. We're in the position to be. We're winning. So who we got? They've got Saar coming on.
Coming off, which I take it a smart decision. You don't want him getting another yellow.
Yeah.
Tottenham don't. We do. It'd be nice to get a man sent off. But
no one wants to see red cards, do they? Let's be fair. Come on.
For Tottenham, you do. Then it gives us hopefully more of an advantage. Make him go down to 9 men against Chelsea.
Johnson's off. Who is that who just come on? I don't recognise that name.
Something like that.
I'm going to just have a quick nose at
him. But Bentancur and Johnson are off.
Wilson
and Odobert is on. Wilson Odobert, yeah.
Wilson Odobert. Okay. So the Spurs with the opening changes. Excuse me, I'm getting a bit gassy for some reason. I can't think.
Nope. Sprouts for lunch, was it?
You know what? Honestly, I've had a couple of slices of the leftover pizza from last night, and that's all I've eaten today. It's literally the I'm so nervous I can't even eat. Oh my goodness me!
Oh wow.
Okay. He just shanked it out of play. It's fine.
Well, it's funny you mention that because I'll be after this game actually, regardless of the result, I'll be driving to my nan's house for a family gathering. A very happy birthday to my auntie Angela, who appeared in the chat in the Euros.
I remember. Yes. That's nice.
So there we go.
Would you like to sing?
I might have to head off as soon as the full-time whistle goes.
Would you like me to do a special? Would you like me to do a special happy birthday song at the end of the stream?
We'll see what the result is like first. So yeah, I'll be. My parents have already.
I'm available for cameos.
My parents have already headed off. I said to them, I'll be there later, and because we're having pizza, we're having takeaway pizza.
Oh,
and my nan said, because I know what you're like, because you're not coming till late, I'll order the pizza when you get there. So there you go. What a lovely family.
I'll see you when you get there. I shouldn't be singing. What am I doing? I lost my voice this week. What am I doing?
Yeah, you don't have to sing. You can just do the talking bit. We've been around places, found interesting faces for the young or old, looked out in the cold. We don't want to compete. We're like a team.
Yeah, we gave everybody a chance.
Well, let's not give Tottenham a chance here. Oh.
They're going to be thinking we are complete. No, it's never too much. It's lubrication in my poorly throat. All right.
Do you not get my musical reference there? Did you miss that?
Oh, I missed it. Sorry, mate.
You said it's never too much, and I said, all right, Luther.
Oh, very good. Very good. So
17 minutes,
let's-
no substitution.
Ooh.
Look, Trossard's got cramp. We need a sub.
Or did he just he got caught there, I think. Anyway, well, I tell you what, this will be an interesting point for a substitution. Let's have a look at the goal again.
Let's look.
What push? I see Kulicheski pushing a little bit, but I don't see anything else. Did Martinelli get involved a little bit there, perhaps?
I don't know. I there's nothing wrong with it, in my opinion.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
It's just a classic Arsenal goal from a set play. We did so much last season. We've done it again today.
Yeah, set piece FC and all that, which is a good thing. It's a
I
good
love
thing.
it. I love it.
I'm not dissing that.
Fair play, mate. We might get one in open play here. As soon as I say it, of course.
Early Door says, "What a channel! Goals, comedy, and camaraderie."
And yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. That's very kind.
Thank you, sir. And subscribe
And
to Early
here's
Doors Football as well.
And here's the other thing as well. Look, me and Posh don't always agree on everything, but it's always a pleasure.
Counter-attack.
Good defending again, Arsenal. Very, very good. No, it's always a pleasure having quality time with Posh. Look, I wouldn't have started this channel without him because the chemistry that we've built. Oh, hello.
Oh, deal with
Get
that.
in the wall. Brilliant.
Well done.
What a brilliant bit of defending that was. That was Gabriel again.
Okay.
Best way.
Ball's not out of play. Yeah. Okay.
There's some new name in the chat, mate.
I know. Well done,
there you
Raya.
go. Go on.
Ranulph,
go ahead, mate.
Gabriel with a little push, but nothing wrong with that goal. Defenders need to be stronger.
100% agree, mate.
And
Thank you very much.
Best way, agree to disagree.
Yeah. I think that's the way we've been since day one-ish, right?
Absolutely. Oos.
Yeah, you know.
Yeet. Gabriel now to Saliba.
If you hadn't noticed, if you are new to us, not only do we have the love of the football, we do have a smidge of the love of the wrestling as well. So, yeah, that's it. Kind of sort of sneaks into our conversations. You know, it's like we try to keep it a bit subtle, don't we, mate?
Yeah, it's very rare we make a wrestling reference on this channel. Very rare indeed.
Shall we get back to the football?
Yes, absolutely.
Martinelli, he's offside. He's offside.
All right.
That's a shame.
Come on, when are we going to get a substitution here?
Now.
Oh, now.
Oh, okay, but it's a substitution of match shirt. It's Trossard.
Oh, my God. Did he have a nip slip there? Look, he had a hole in his... Oh. It's like Kurt Angle when he takes the straps down.
Tell me you didn't just say that. Tell me you didn't just say that.
Kurt Angle when he takes the straps down, you know? It's...
Oh, let's get serious, okay? Because they're on the attack here, Spurs.
Spurs are on the attack here.
Oh, easily get dealt with. Well done, Timber. Again, Timber has been so solid at left back.
Dominic Palmer
so
says,
good.
This is killing me. What, the match or the stream? Both.
The stress of it, I think.
Yes.
I mean, there is a reason why I am drinking at the moment. I'll tell you that much. It's to help recover my throat, clearly.
The match, says Dom. I don't blame you.
Right, here comes Son. He's gone onto the right-hand side here for Spurs. Perhaps as a result of maybe the changes?
Yeah.
I'll ask you a question when the ball goes out of play, Posh.
Okay. Dom says, I can't even have a beer. He's on call for work. It's all right. No one has to. No one has to
Damn.
know.
Oh,
And based on some of the people that Dom has told me he's worked for in the past, I don't blame he has to be on the beer.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
So substitutions at this stage. We've got 15 minutes to play, mate. What are you thinking?
I think you need a substitution. Maybe Sterling on, maybe for Martinelli, or
Would you
even for
want to
Trossard
bring?
if Trossard's got a bit of cramp.
I'm thinking an experienced set of legs as well in Kivior, perhaps.
Okay.
I know it's a little bit random, perhaps, but I just want to be a little bit careful.
I don't know if this is fan made or not, but someone's tweeted the. Oh, hang on.
Wait!
Hang on.
Oh,
Oh,
point blank save. Oh, he's offside
Oh,
anyway.
offside. Someone tweeted the score graphic, and it's the Arsenal cannon shooting the Spurs chicken.
Nice.
I don't know if that,
I love it.
I don't know if that was. I think it might have been, but
It's
yeah.
clever. I love it. I love it. Oh, it's the cockerel, sir. The cockerel.
Yes. Sorry.
Cock.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I say the joke.
I say the joke so you don't have to.
Yes.
Right, 13 minutes. Come on, Arsenal.
Oh,
Crumbs. Oh, dreadful.
yes.
Son against Ben White. He goes backwards. There's the cross coming. That looks deep for me.
That cross.
Yeah. Madison. That's unlike him. And Spurs getting another.
Timo's coming on now.
Yep, Timo Werner. And I believe Jorginho's struggling. And that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Early
Why have
Door says,
Arsenal-
why have Arsenal resulted in long ball tactics?
To try and get Spurs high line and beat that, perhaps. Oh, hello. Look what's about to happen here.
Jesus and Sterling. But who on for whom?
Okay.
Anyway, early doors, you're probably used to some of the long ball tactics in the days of Big Sam.
Don't knock
That's
it.
not
It
a bad
works.
thing. Not a bad thing. If it works, it works. At least I'd rather, at least it's not like Southgate ball.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you what, the difference watching a Premier League match like this and watching some of them England matches under Southgate, oh my God. It's night and day, mate. It's night and day.
Martinelli and Trossard off, I think, according to Dom. I hope that doesn't mean Havertz is in midfield and Jesus is up front. Yeah, Big Sam and Moyes with that style of football to early doors, not Lopetegui.
Okay, so Spurs are going to take off Madison here. So that's for Timo. That's for Timo Werner. I'm guessing the Arsenal changes are going to come now. It's Trossard off for Jesus.
This could mean Havertz in midfield and Jesus up front.
Wait, hold on. Hold on the Havertz thoughts. Martinelli for Sterling.
Dom was right.
So, okay. Well, do you know what? I think that's a pretty good outing from Martinelli. I think he did pretty good. I think he got a 6.5. 6.5 out of 10, probably.
I hope come the end of the game and this result is a bit different, we don't end up ruining that chance that Martinelli had. That's just what I'm concerned about.
Okay,
Dominic Palmer says, just call me the Oracle. Yes.
Or the facts. If you're as old as I am.
Never mind Postradamus.
Yeah.
We have Domstradamus.
Oh, I like that. I like that. 10 minutes then.
Oh boy, it'll be more than 10 minutes with the added time.
Yeah. 10 minutes of regulation time.
Oh yes.
Oh my god. Can I just big up to my little girl who's behind me? Amy's just busy chilling out with posher Bertie and playing with a Rubik's Cube at the moment. I don't know if you can see much of her right now. There she is. She's down there.
Oh, careful.
Saka will get it away.
Well done.
In
not quite far,
unorthodox position for Saka. That was easy for me to say.
Referee plays advantage there. Son. Not Brennan Johnson, he's off.
Oh, gosh. Tackles flying as a drive. Oh, my goodness. Star
with the long range effort.
What's the referee doing? What is the referee doing? Look at Gabriel. Look at Gabriel there.
He got the ball, but
on Solanke.
Caught Solanke there.
Big screams for a penalty. Gabriel and Solanke. But as the seconds go by, I'm thinking we're all right. I think we're all right.
Mm.
And perhaps you are right. Maybe Havertz has gone a little bit deeper. But then you have the pace of Sterling down the middle. So you have to counterbalance that.
Mm.
I mean, let's be fair. Havertz is a strong boy, right? With our midfield options restricted like they are, maybe on the counter attack, that's where we can best attack with the likes of Sterling and Saka.
It's going to be the longest 10 or so minutes of my life now.
Well, look, I'm glad I could spend it with you.
Oh.
It's such a perfect day.
It'll be perfect if we win this.
I can't help myself. I'm sorry. It's nerves. It's nerves more than anything else.
Dom says, I don't like Havertz in midfield, but needs must today. We're getting overrun at times.
I agree. There's the cross come in. A big clearance away again. It's going to find touch. And there's a player down. It's Saka.
Oh.
Saka appears to have gone down the right-hand side for the moment, but he's down. I don't know if that's cramp. It might be. So let me just think. So we've done a double change, right?
Yes.
So it means that we have three there.
We've got three more, yeah. In another window.
Do you know what? I'm going to make a controversial call here.
What was it? Take the wire off the Neto.
No, don't be silly, stupid.
You said controversial.
I'd probably, if Saka's got an issue, even if it's just cramp, the one I might bring on might be Lewis Skelly.
Interesting.
Just to have another quick look at the Arsenal goal here with Gabriel's leaping header. It's a wonderful header, I've got to say. I love
Where's
that.
the push?
I don't see it, mate. I don't see it. So Sky have just said Gabriel and Saliba are the new Steve Bold and Tony Adams.
Oof! Wow!
Wow!
I don't think there'll ever be a better centre-back pairing than Bold
But-
and Adams, but Toure and Campbell, you know, that's what someone commented once.
Saka's off.
Yeah, you'd expect that.
It's Ethan. It's
Oh my
Ethan's going to come on. Go
It's
on,
time.
lad.
It's time. It's time.
It's
Ethan time.
Nawari time. Time.
Oh my word!
Ooh.
This better not be
Good,
costly.
good.
This better not be
Oh, wait,
costly.
no. Ethan, as we know, is a very talented boy. If he's out on the wing where Saka is, I think he'll be fine. He won't be intimidated. Go on, Ethan. I'm so pleased for him.
And there he
I'm
is.
so pleased.
Oh, careful.
Free kick given to
Oh.
Spurs. So it's on the left-hand side of the pitch.
Oh.
Pedro Porro is probably going to take this. I think the free kick given against Jesus. Dom says agreed out, and the winger should be fine. Big moment for Ethan Nawari. Of course, he's no stranger to the Premier League. He's played a handful of minutes, but none as big as this. Son. He's been forced backwards by Timber. Back on the halfway line. They're trying to find a bit of space. It's going to come back to Son. That's Saar. Van de Beek's coming forward. I don't think that's quite right, but never mind. Ethan Nawari. Then we can see Ethan's on the right-hand side. Again, Ethan got a lovely touch.
Go!
Go on, son.
Go,
Wow, what a... Oh, he's offside.
No.
He's offside.
He's
He's
off, he's off.
offside. Oh, it's a
He
shame.
wasn't.
Oh, Ethan, that was great, though. Oh, what a moment that could have been. 88 minutes. 88 minutes on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and there's a header in, and Raya does an easy save.
That was Romero, who's playing as a striker here.
Yeah. He's going to need to do better than that to get past the Spanish goalkeeper. There's Teddy Sheringham with his boy. I tell you what, I've said this before. I'll go on record. He's one player from our rivals up the road on the Seven Sisters Road I would have loved to have seen at Arsenal. Teddy was such a good player back in his day.
Okay.
Oh my!
AFC always says
Oh
Timbers
my!
impressed me so
Oh
much.
my! Sterling!
We're away.
Sterling! He's gonna. Oh, he's not quite. Not quite. He's trying to. He's run out of space.
Oh.
That's a shame.
AFC always says Timbers impressed me so much today.
Yes.
Again, but hang on, the game's not over yet.
Wow. This is getting stressful. Ball on the halfway line. Porro. Kulicheski on the right hand. Kulicheski tries to get it in. It's a bit desperate from Spurs. Porro's going to have another chance.
My heart is in my mouth at the moment.
I know how you feel, son. Van der Beek is getting forward as well.
Sorry, excuse the heavy breathing here.
Posh Bertie ASMR stream.
Well done,
up.
Raya. Now get on the ground
Right.
and hold that ball like there's no tomorrow.
Come on.
Oh.
The importance of that set-piece goal for Arsenal. Since we've scored, it's been all Spurs. We're on the 90 minutes. There's Jermaine Defoe.
Dom is saying 5 minutes. Dom is
Ethan
saying to
Nawari.
you that I'm going to end this game older than you and Dom. That's already happened with Arsenal.
Arsenal with the ball. That's Sterling. Lovely. Nice ball. Nice ball just across to the defenders. Nawari. Again, sensible play from the young lad. Good play. Back to Ben White.
I like it.
Party gives the ball away there a little bit, but we're on the halfway. We're on the halfway. If you want to hear more push Bertie heavy breathing,
that's
Kulicheski who just hit a shot over the bar. Left-footed. It had some venom in it, on it, but Raya didn't have to save it. It was way past them.
Oh, almost hit the fan there.
Oh. Suits you, sir. Gab, no, you got the wrong one, Sky.
No.
Brilliant.
Oh, no.
One for Auntie's bloopers
Christ.
there.
This would never have happened to us, ever.
No. Sky giving the Sky Sports match of the man of the match award to Jesus. I think.
That reminds me of.
What's that?
Kieran Gibbs was sent off rather than.
Oh yeah, Oxlade Chamberlain against Chelsea. Yeah, I remember. That's funny though. That made me laugh. Spurs are coming back at us.
Oh, it's not over yet.
Oh, Raya again! Raya!
I think you're a bit ahead of me here.
Brilliant from him. You just realised in that on 92 minutes.
No. I think my TV froze a bit. When Sterling was on the ball here. So yeah.
So 2.5 minutes now. Nawari competing in the midfield. There's a player down for Arsenal with a head injury. I believe Havertz, yeah.
Tom says much more of this heavy breathing and you'll be arrested for those threatening calls. Oh dear. It's like Ross Twaddell and Penny.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, ball back with the Spurs goalkeeper. He's running out of his penalty area. He's asking to be lobbed, to be honest. He might be.
Ooh.
Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, he's lost possessions. That's annoying. It's a bit of afters on the ball, off the ball there. Timo Werner is coming forward. Wiener? No. That's a different show. Whoa! No! Oh, it's gone wide. Offside anyway.
Early doors. It's offside anyway. Early doors says, don't forget if you haven't already, hit the like button.
Brilliant,
Thank you,
mate.
sir.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, Early Doors. Thank you, mate. And make sure you check Early Doors out. That's the Spurs substitute who's just had an effort, had my heart in my mouth. Erdebert. Timo Wiener.
That's one for the blooper reel.
Yeah.
Don't celebrate just yet, Arsenal fans.
I'll own it, okay? It's fine. Oh, my word. We're about 20 seconds away. Raya is going to kick the ball all the way downfield. They're going to try and fling their head on it, and it's back to Vicario. He kicks it back. All we need to do now is just get it away. Get it away. Timber does just that. We're in time added on to added time. Spurs are coming at us with one last attack. That's Porro. Ball in the penalty area. It's away. Ref can blow anytime he'd like. Anytime you like, mate.
Ref! Blow the whistle!
Trying to push him down. That Ethan trying to go at Son. Oh, Nawari with a last
Well done,
ditch
Ethan. Blow the whistle, ref!
block from Ethan Nawari. They're still going. We're still going. Anytime you like. Saliba, kick it out of play. That's going to be it. Surely. That's going to be it.
Yes!
It is.
Come
Arsenal
on!
won the North London Derby.
Yes!
Come on. What a result for
Oh,
Arsenal.
yes!
I'm shouting. I shouldn't do that.
Have
Come
some of
on.
that, Spurs! You
Now, now.
scum!
Now.
Okay.
Now. Say sorry to any Spurs fans watching.
I'd like to apologise to Ben Swart, Harry Scarf, and even Expressions. You're not any of those people.
Yeah, fam.
And Daniel Mizila, who I used to work with, and Aaron Hearn as well, who are also Tottenham fans that I know and are one of the nicest people I've come across. You're not scum, but some Tottenham fans are, let's be honest. Oh my God! 3 wins on the bounce at the Lane. Oh,
Thank you very much for your comment, Dom. What a result.
I said it
What
was a
a
guaranteed
big roll.
loss 2 weeks ago.
Well, then I told you,
so
didn't I?
pleased to be wrong. Oh my God.
There you go, mate. Maybe sometimes you should listen to me, eh?
My dad
Spurs are
has just
devastated.
texted me. My dad has just texted me saying, when will you start believing?
All together now.
When we actually win the
Don't
league.
stop believing. What I am going to do, ladies and gentlemen, just checking in, and Atlanta, they have won 3-2 against Fiorentina. So we will play them on Thursday night. Posh, are you available on Thursday night, sir? Because
I think, well, I might be in my place of work on that day, but
right,
I will be back. I have been back home in time to watch Arsenal in the Champions League before, so I'll be back.
well, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you that it'll be a first on Gooner Gathering, because yes, I will be able to see TV coverage of Arsenal's Champions League opening contest at Atalanta. So yeah, I'll be there for it.
Let's look at the chat. Dominic says, "Get in, first time since 1988. We've won it 3 in a row." Yeah,
wow,
it's our toilet bowl now. Early Doors Football says, "Good result for Arsenal, but worrying thing is no shots or chances in open play. Let that part sink in. Just saying." Well, Early Doors, it's games like this where it doesn't matter how you do it, you win.
Any means necessary.
Exactly. And if the game against Man City, if we win that via a 95th minute dodgy penalty or a very calamitous own goal from a Man City player, I don't care. We win that game. We win that game.
Absolutely. For a rare moment there, I think we're actually agreeing with each other. Dom says, hoping that will keep the negativity at bay for at least 24 hours.
At least 24 hours. Spencer is in the chat saying 3 points. 3 points indeed, my friend. 4-4-2 still works in the modern game. Shades of Mike Bassett. 4-4-2. Come on.
Absolutely. It doesn't get any better than that, does it? Dom, just to note, this is a potential title winning statement. Winning away at our biggest rivals with a 33% of the team missing and not playing at our best. That is huge. Spencer, also, there isn't a spot on the column for dodgy calls.
I don't know, but yeah.
I think he's having a dig at my headset. I quite like it. I think it makes me look quite professional.
He says,
I've actually quite enjoyed using this.
Oh, this is about Atalanta and then the goal machine City after. So look at that. Tottenham in 13th.
Come on.
You love to see it.
But you know what, though? Can I just say, I'll mention Man City real brief. they were so lucky yesterday to get away with what they got away with against Brentford. I don't fear anyone. So I shall look forward.
That's a short.
I shall look forward to our coverage against Manchester City next Sunday.
Yeah.
But I mean, you couldn't write it any better. Arsenal second at the table. Manchester City 4 games, 12 points. Look, it is what it is. Early doors saying, what colour is North London?
Well, until the next time we play Spurs anyway, it's red, my friend.
Dom says, I think you meant you still get the points regardless of the ref made a bad call or not. And he also says, Spencer says, can we talk about Nawari? How good was his cameo? He got right in there.
Nawari, it's a weird pronunciation.
Ethan Nawari. I believe it
Nawari,
is.
okay. It's Casiedo all over again. Yeah, decent cameo. He didn't do anything too silly, and that's good. And I'm pleased to see that he, Spencer says Sterling was looking a bit dodgy. I think you're looking at me rather than Raheem Sterling. You know.
You got nothing to worry about, Sam.
Mate, I've got pizza to eat now, so I'm going to gain more weight. Nice. All right. We've got a Zempic now. Early Doors Football says, good sticking around with you two for this game.
Thank you.
First of many. Take care. We'll catch you another time. And I hope to see you, hopefully, maybe, when Arsenal play West Ham. We would love it. Love it, in the words of Kevin Keegan, to have you on our channel. That could be arranged.
Absolutely.
I don't know when we play West Ham, but we'll
sort it out, mate.
Keep an eye on that. Yeah.
Absolutely. No, it's always good to have new people on the channel. That's what it's all about. It's all about giving people views, and that's what this platform is all about, ladies and gentlemen. This has been fun, mate.
Listen, I don't know if you're going to carry on or something, but I've got to head off now. I've got family commitments. Should we ditch the
let's wrap
now?
It. Let's wrap it,
all
mate.
Right then.
Yeah.
Well, let's do the following. You can find me on Twitter or X at Posh Bertie. My Instagram is at Bertie Wanless. I also run Gooner Gathering's Instagram account, which is at Gooner Gathering. Where can they find you? And look, we've got new names on there.
Absolutely. They can find me at Gooner Lee Meads. You can find all of us at Gooner Gathering. I have added onto our banner, of course, Emerson Crozier has been so brilliant with us in terms of getting the inside about what's going on in the academy and on all that sort of stuff. I've added Don Palmer, who provided a brilliant point of view on the Arteta contract and the Ødegaard situation in terms of his injury. Give him a follow on the X. And this has been fun. So
we've got 8 people in our team. It won't be too long before we make a starting 11.
Absolutely.
Sam Wilson says, what a win. What a win indeed.
Yes.
Spencer says, take care, gents. Time for my 10-hour NFL marathon. I watched only one NFL game in my life, and even that took 10 hours to watch one game. It's the length of
and it had to be the Super Bowl, didn't it? It had to be the Super Bowl.
No, it wasn't the Super Bowl. It was when I was in San Francisco and I watched the match that got the 49ers in the Super Bowl.
Oh, you would right. I understand what you mean.
The semi-final, if you will, against the Detroit Lions, I believe. Yes.
Fair enough.
Go Niners, go sports teams and all that. I know nothing about the NFL except that Taylor Swift is ruining it. Okay then. Oh, we need to head off.
We're wrapping up.
Until next time, take care. North London is red. I'll see you next time.